Hello there, welcome back to grade 11 tourism. In this video, we're going to look at the question paper of November 2022. We are still working on the question paper of November 2022. So we're going to look at section E, that is our question 8, and the section is on domestic, regional, and international tourism. That is on the communication and customer care. So basically, according to this video, we are just going to look at domestic tourism. That's the part on our question 8. So question 8.1 reads start the Twitter extract and answer the questions. So you are given the Twitter extract there. And you have got a picture that you are given there, but also you need to go through the extract before you start to answer the question. So this is the extract that we have. You've got various pictures that we have in the extract that you also need to try to comprehend. So 8.1.1 reads identify the South African domestic tourism marketing campaign. So you would see that the campaign, we are going to see it in extract, but if you come there, you would see that we have it written here that it's a short left. Short left becomes the campaign that we are looking at. So basically, we are saying this is the indication that we have in terms of our campaign. So a response for the first part of the question. So we are having it here, and we are saying it's short left. So this becomes the first part. So we go to the second part of the question, try to see what we have. If you go down, you'll see that the second question now reads, current slogan used for the South African domestic tourism marketing campaign. So the tourism that is being used there, we can also try to deduce it from the extract that we are given, but we actually enjoy it. So basically, this is going to be your slogan. So you'd see that it's also written here. We have this is a slogan or slogan. Remember, a slogan is just a short and striking, a short and striking. It might be a short and striking phrase, and or you can describe it as a memorable phrase used in advertising. So basically, that's what the explanation or the description that we have in terms of a slogan, that it is a short and striking phrase, or we can define it as a memorable phrase, and that is used in advertising. So this is the one that we are saying it is our slogan according to this Twitter extract. So we go to the next part of the question. If you go to the next page, you'll see that we've got a continuation of the questions 8.1.2. A great number of South Africans still do not travel domestically. Motivate the above statement by providing 3 reasons. So obviously, we have 3 reasons that needs to be raised, each one with 2 marks, giving a total of 6 marks. So because it reads that a great number of South Africans still do not travel domestically. So what are the reasons why we are having South Africans not traveling domestically? It can be a reason of unemployment. They don't have the money to spend on holidays, so it becomes a problem. So that can be one of the reasons why they are not traveling domestically, or just at the dislike that they have for traveling, or lack of time, free time to travel can also be a reason. So we have got a reason that are listed on our answer section according to the question. Where unemployment are being listed, and then we will lack of a travel culture, especially amongst previously disadvantaged communities. Maybe the culture is not there in the country for traveling. Then we've got a concerns over safety and security also can be a reason. People are just afraid, maybe due to high criminal activity that is prevailing in the local economy, also can be a reason. So this is the reasons that we are having according to this video. We go to the next question. Identify the domestic tourism market segment targeted in the domestic tourism marketing campaign on Twitter. So obviously, we would want to see which domestic tourism market segment which is targeted. So we go back to the Twitter extract and try to deduce which one according to what question is asking us. But you see that is the New Horizon families, New Horizon families, because we are having if you come here, we are saying there's a special Father's Day treat lined up for all the dates. This is a range of details and news and other information given, but we are seeing that it's a family issue. So New Horizon families, I remember New Horizon families is a travel that is mainly motivated by educating children, which means parents are educating their children. So basically, it's also centered on cultural and heritage destination. So basically, that's what we have. So we are saying um, New Horizon families is the domestic tourism we go to the next part of the question saying great number of South Africans still do not travel domestically. And then 8.1.3 saying identify the domestic tourism market segment targeted in the domestic tourism market campaign on Twitter. So we are saying it's the New Horizon families. So we go to our other section, we have it listed there. We say New Horizon families. So this is our response. Then we go to the next part of the question, which is saying the next part of the question is B, which is saying give one reason why the travel deal will attract the interest of the identified market segment. So why does it attract the interest of the identified market segment? So we have said the New Horizon families, and why does it attract in that segment? So obviously we are going to have some reasons behind that. So if you go to another section, you will see that we have them listed. It might be because of special offers on hotels, which will encourage this segment to travel, which means special offers on hotels can be a reason. And the quality time for the family to spend together and the reward for hard work. So maybe it's the reason because of the families want to spend quality time together. And also this is they are also wanting to use it as a form of reward for their hard work. So this is the second response that we have. The third one is saying travel is a way to spend quality family time and broaden the family's horizons. So it can be a reason also. The last thing about travel is a way to educate their children and to provide them with the opportunity to broaden their perspective. So basically, this becomes the last part. So we go to the next part of our question, which is our C, which says discuss two strategic objectives of the domestic tourism growth strategy that will be achieved from the travel team on Twitter. So you've got the domestic tourism growth strategy that is there. So they're saying discuss two strategic objectives. So this strategic objective should be within the context of the domestic tourism and growth strategy. And we know that the domestic tourism growth strategy was developed and launched in 2012. Its main objective is to curb challenges facing the domestic tourism. So basically, that's what we have in terms of domestic tourism, domestic growth strategy. So the objectives that will be achieved, obviously, is to increase economic activity, obviously, in the service sector. Obviously, that's the main reason. So we go to the other section to see what responses do we have. We are saying we are now on C, increase domestic tourism expenditure. There's increased domestic tourism expenditure. And obviously, if it's increased, obviously the national expenditure also, aggregate expenditure also increased. Then remember, and also you've got increased domestic tourism volume. And obviously, if tourism volume increases, it means the economic activity is also increase. So all these two, the positive result that is resulting from these 2 points is that we are going to have an increase in gross domestic product, increase in domestic growth in gross domestic product. Remember, for the measurement of our gross domestic product, we can use the expenditure approach whereby we are getting the total expenditures that we have in the column. So basically, that's the positive that we can use from those 2 points. Then also, third point is saying enhance measures and efforts aimed at addressing seasonality and equitable geographical spread. So basically, that's what we have. So the issue of seasonality, we are trying to avoid the issue of seasonality of saying the tourism sector is active in a certain season. So we are just trying to make sure that throughout the year, the activity is there in the tourism sector. So we go to the last part, which is saying enhance the level of the culture of tourism or travel among South Africans. So the culture should be instilled within the people of South Africa of travel and tourism. Travel or tourism. So basically, it can be also a motive. That is the last part that we have. But if you go back to our question, you'll see that our question is requiring 2. So you can just pick 2 that are appropriate within the context of the question. So on 8.2, saying start the map of the SADC member countries and answer the questions. So you're given the map of the African continent, but mainly it's highlighted on the southern part. So we've got A, B, C, D. And the first question is saying name the countries A and B. We've got A here. This is our country. And we are seeing that South Africa is here. This is our South Africa. And we are seeing obviously this is our Zimbabwe. And this one on the eastern side, obviously, is our Mozambique. And then the countries that we need is A. And obviously this one becomes on the northern part, which is obviously Zambia. A becomes our Zambia. And B, we know that this one is just on top of Mozambique and also having a border with Zambia and Malawi. And then the second part of the question is saying, name the capital cities of the countries labeled C and D. So first of all, just identify which country is that, then we can be able to deduce the capital city. So at D, we are seeing that this country is inside South Africa, but we see that it's there near Mozambique. And this is Eswatini, which is previously known as Swaziland. We know that this becomes our Eswatini, and we are saying it was previously known as Swaziland. So capital city of Swaziland, we know that it's Mbabane, so it becomes Mbabane as our capital city. And then the other one we have that's being as the sea, and we are seeing that this is becomes an island, sort of an island, because it's an ocean that we have here. And to see that this is our Republic of Seychelles, and the capital city of Republic of Seychelles is Victoria. Victoria becomes capital city of Republic of Seychelles. So this is what we have. So on the other section, we have that information just summarized, whereby A, we are saying it's Zambia, and B, you say Malawi. Then in terms of 8.2.2, C, we said it's Victoria, which is the capital city of the Republic of Seychelles. Then D, Mbabane, which is the capital city of Swaziland, which is recently known as Eswatini. So this is what we have. So we go to the last part of the question. Try to see what we have. We are saying a growth in regional tourism would benefit the economies of SADC member countries, motivate the statement above. Obviously, it will benefit the economies of SADC member countries. Obviously, in terms of income generation will be enhanced. So let's try to see in terms of the response that we have. We have got many points that are there, but our question was only asking for 1 point. First one is saying an increase in the volume of tourists will generate the income for SADC member countries through tourist spending, for example, accommodation, attractions, shopping, and transportation. So those are the sources of income through the tourism. Accommodation, they're going to book in accommodation areas, and then we've got shopping, transportation also. And then second point, tourism is labor intensive, and a large number of people will be employed. So it's going to also going to reduce unemployment, as people are going to be employed in that sector. Then third point is saying the multiplier effect will be put in motion, which will lead to economic growth. Obviously, the income generation that is there in that tourism sector is going to be included in the calculation of the total national income, which is also going to be a measure of economic growth if that income increases. So basically that's what we have. Then we've got infrastructure development, obviously, so that when those tourists come, the transport system is viable. And we give an example of airports and communication networks. Then we go to the last part, the region will attract foreign investment and generate income from exports. So obviously, if there's a high activity in the tourism sector, obviously it's going to be an attraction to foreign direct investment, whereby we've got foreign businesses coming to open their operations in the tourism sector in the local economy. So it becomes a positive. So these are the points that we have on the last part of our question. So this is what we have, guys, according to this video. This was our question 8 on the question paper of November 2022, and this question in 22 months. So let's not forget to subscribe and share. Let's share the link to our colleagues who are doing grade 11 tourism. More typical examination questions are going to be uploaded on this channel. So let's get notified. Let's turn on the notification button so that when we upload new videos, you get notified. As for this video, I'm signing out. Let's meet again in the next video.